Hey guys, what up here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2003 Lightning Challenges, part number 2. More stuff. I want to talk for the intro on this menu, because if I hit Lightning Challenge, then Emran's going to talk over me, and it's just going to be a nightmare. What was that on my screen? I'm cursed. Something bad's going to happen this episode. I got a feeling that that's already coming. I don't know what that was. I may have to edit it out. Post it or we'll figure it out, but... yeah. Before we jump into it, as always, thank you to my two Patreon people as well as my YouTube members who support the channel. First, you get our early access videos like this one in like 12 or 24 hours in advance and all that stuff. And it helps me in the channel and helps me in many ways. So that's up to you. But thank you for watching. Let's get into lightning challenges. We just finished up the Jeremy Mayfield one. We got Ward Burton, Daytona 5. A classic one. Dare I say underrated? Or just, you know, after the highs... well, I guess that's not a good way to word it. The 2001 Daytona 5 is not the highest of highs, but it was maybe one of the most famous races that maybe even a casual person probably knows, just the outcome and everything. But the 2002 one holds up still pretty damn stout. And it was wild. We're gonna have Ward Burton recite it. Hopefully, the visuals in the background match what he's saying. Some people are noticing that last episode, so that was funny. So, yeah, I'll just let Ward speak for himself and see if he does not flub up, because we all know Ward. He's not good at doing scripts or doing one takes. Remember the cat skid steer loader radio interview? Oh my God, that was good times. All right, I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to let him talk.
In the 2001 Daytona 500, the number 22 Caterpillar team led the most laps, but didn't lead at the end of the race, and Michael Waldrop picked up the win. Well, in the 2002 Daytona 500, we were 475 miles into the race before we led a single lap. But the team that leads the last lap is the team that wins the race, and in the 2002 Daytona 500, that was number 22 Caterpillar Dodge team. With 5 laps to go, NASCAR brought out the red flag to clean up debris on the racetrack. At the time, I was in second place, but the leader, Sterling Marlin, got out of his car and tried to repair some damage to his right front fender under the red flag. NASCAR penalized him and sent him to the back of the pack, leaving me with the lead. They gave us 2 warm-up laps under the yellow, and with just 3 to go, the green flag flew. I'm going to put you behind the wheel of the Daytona 500 winning Caterpillar Dodge and let you relive those last 3 laps. It's a dash to the finish for the biggest race of the year. Have a blast.
I will do my best, Ward. That's another thing too. With this time period, because this is when they used to end the race at exactly 500 miles, 200 laps. So when it got to like near the end of the race, they would red flag it, and there's some scrutiny of like, you know, what constitutes I'm sure there probably was like that. I mean, I was too young to remember, but I'm sure there was whole debates of like what constitutes a red flag, what justifies it. I don't think a debris thing justifies it, but they were just trying to finish. So if there shouldn't have been. My point is, Sterling Marlin got robbed. He should have gotten it, and then every NASCAR fan would have been mad because everybody thinks Marlin killed Earnhardt, which is it's stupid take. That's a whole other tangent. I'm just fired up today. How do I shift up? Okay, shift it up for me. Okay, that answered my question. Okay, well, we're just gonna lead, block. And, I mean, this shouldn't be hard. I'd be amazed if I find a way to mess it up, but... oh, Dale Jarrett's trying. I gotta get used to drive ball. But okay, this is pretty simple, straightforward. 2 lanes. I can manage that and block and stuff, so... that's not too bad. It's when it gets 3 wide is when it gets scary. My flag is out and still maintain the lead. It is on rookie difficulty, which is good to know that I can handle that and not just lose in the first take. That would be embarrassing, especially at Daytona. So just managing the lanes. It's not too hard. It's pretty simple, just blocking and everything. Going from NASCAR 2013 to this, I can say, and this might be a nuclear take, but I do want to make this very, very clear. When it comes to driving a model, NASCAR 2013 inside line Utenics game. Well, inside line 14 and 15 have a better driving mile than Thunder 03. I'll say it. But does this game pretty much destroy in every other category? Yes. But driving mile, going from those two is so different. But we did it. One take, dub. We get Marlon to 500, even though Marlon, well, one, the red flag should never came out. Two, Johnny Benson's top 5. 3, Marlon got 10th here, and I think in real life he drove himself up to 8th, which is pretty impressive. But we did all we needed to do. Well, there's just a lot. Am I salty about that? Well, actually, Ken Schrader was very quick in this race too in real life. I remember that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go on to the next one. I felt bad that I didn't read this. I got too fired up. Sweet Home California. Difficulty again is rookie. The first career win for Jimmie Johnson came in his home state of California Speedway after a late race caution. 4 laps to go and you're in second place. Go get win number 1. Win number 1 of many for Jimmie Johnson. I don't know what more to say. We'll just let him talk.
In 2002, I joined Hendrick Motorsports and Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse. In just 13 races into my Winston Cup career, I collected my first win in the Napa Auto Parts 500 at California Speedway. I'm a native Californian, so winning there was like winning on my home turf. Pit strategy played a big role in our win. With 17 laps to go, I came in for a splash and go. Kurt Busch, who had led most of the race, took on 2 tires and 76 fuel. So here's the challenge. We actually restarted with 14 to go, but let's make this a little more exciting. You've got just 4 laps to go on the restart. Bill Elliott is in front of you in first, with Kurt Busch, Ricky Rudd, and Mark Martin right behind you. To pass the challenge, you need to get past Elliott and hold off the rest of the field to the checkered flag. Let's go win this thing.
I like even he admitted that we're gonna fudge history to make it interesting. Now, NASCAR Rivals, they would have made a frickin' 14 laps, or the Heat games. They would have been like, okay, we're gonna do exactly that, 14 laps. Go. That would have made this challenge so insufferably long. Actually, wait a minute, hold on. I gotta bring up racing reference. I gotta be like Mr. like nerd fact check guy. Because in 2002, because in the intro it would sound like they were saying 4 laps to go. They restart with 4 to go, but is that really the case? See, now Jimmy's saying 14, so we're getting like gaslit information. It was 14. Okay, Jimmy is right. Okay, I'll shut up. Jimmy, but why does this say home state at the California Speedway after a late race caution? Okay, it doesn't specify a restart with 4 to go. Okay, I'm being Mr. Nitpicky bitch boy. Okay, I'm sorry. That's my L. I'm not trying to roast the game. That's just me being wrong. Well, they did technically restart with 14 to go, but okay. Either way, I'm going to probably mess this up because I've never raced here on this game in like 5 years, so I'm probably going to wreck. I'm just going to be off the throttle a lot and see what happens. I mean, this is rookie difficulty. I mean, I can't imagine this being very difficult, but knowing me, I'll probably find a way to make this hard. We got a good run. Tuck down low. I'm going to hit the brakes. Right at that light there. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. We're race carring it. And clear. Beautiful. All right, we'll just run away and hope we don't make any mistakes to make this easier on post-edit or what if. I was also going to say that Jimmie Johnson was very awkward in that interview thing. Him and Ryan Newman in this time period were very, very awkward on camera doing those bits. I mean, Ward Burton had like it was a little awkward, but there was like a shred of him like having a bit of charisma. But Jimmy, there was just nothing. Just no excitement. And this is why Jimmie Johnson got like quoted as a robot for many years, because he just did not have much of. I mean, as the years got on, he emoted more, but it's just funny watching these early years and just, man, what, just nothing to him, just a zombie. That's fucked up to call us acting a zombie, but shit, a zombie would give a better performance. On the back straightaway, I got 2 lanes of cars. This guy broke a little bit, just making sure I keep the bottom lane there. Got a nice run, beautiful. Kurt's not going to buy me. We'll get Mark 2nd place. That's tragic for what happens in his career in 2009. but I'll take a Kirk second. We got the dub. We got a little donut because I hit someone at some point, but we're good. All right, well, that was nice. What kind of gift do we get as a reward for finishing this? Back in the day, you used to get rewards for finishing these. Tiburon, hey, that's a cool fancy track. The one that goes counterclockwise, non-clockwise. It goes, instead of left turns, it's right. That's how I explain it. And we got Mike McLaughlin. I know, it's Mike McLaughlin. I know, every freaking nerd thing. And technically, it's freaking Mike McLaughlin. I know. Can I have fun and just call him Mike McLaughlin? That's just sounds, it's just, I would rather be called that. Michael Waltrip, Daytona 900. Michael Waltrip has already won the Daytona 500, and now he's in second place behind Dale Jr. in the Pepsi 400. Make a pass for the lead and get the Daytona sweep. Well, Waltrip only won the 500 because Dale Earnhardt literally blocked for his life, and yeah, I just said it. Well, then again, he did win in 2003, but it was a Range Rover one, so. But then he won, well, Daytona 2002 was, like, it ended under caution and people were pissed. So really his only legit win that I don't think really had any type of scrutiny or type of wild controversy was the fall of 2003. Well, at least one of his 4 wins were legit. Or 3. Racing reference, I need help. Is it 4 or 3? Okay, it's 4. I'm wrong. He won twice in 2003. Oh yeah, won the 5. Okay, so yeah, 3 out of his 4 were controversial in some capacity. Anyways, we're gonna let him talk. I'm sorry, I'm being very, very, very anti-Michael right now.
At the end of the Pepsi 400 in Daytona in 2001, I found myself in a pretty familiar spot, running 1-2 with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Back in February at the Daytona 500, it was my number 15 car that took the checkered flag. But in July, it was Dale Jr.'s turn, and I helped push him to the win. That was one heck of a finish. I remember coming into Daytona in July, thinking how cool it would be to win the Daytona 500 and the Pepsi 400 in the same year. And you know what? I still think about that. So I got together with my friends from EA Sports, and they're going to give me that chance. Well, actually, they're going to give you that chance. 2 laps to go in the Pepsi 400 2001. Dale Jr.'s in first place, and you're in second place behind the wheel of my number 15 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Can you get the 2001 Daytona sweep? Good luck.
I feel like just dirty even allowing this to happen. Because this was, well, then again, Jr. technically cheated in the 2001 Pepsi 400, so I don't know. Maybe. But, well, then again, it was coming from Jimmy Spencer, who literally made, like, absolutely, like, absurd. I mean, he's the same person that was complaining about Mark Martin wrecking at Bristol in, like, 2010. And it was making fun of him because he wrecked, but he blew a tire and couldn't turn. Like, man, Jimmy Spencer in his takes, I tell you, what an absolute man. But we're just gonna get the lead here. Wow, that was actually a big draft there. Go low, don't go off track. We didn't go off track, but we were okay. Okay, we cleared him. That was very easy, and I guess we won it basically. I mean, we had the block, but that's we already got the hardest part out of the way. Off turn forward, there's a couple of casual blocks. Dale Jr. is going to drop to 4th. I don't personally believe that with how good that car was in 2001, but we will get Michael Waltrip the dub and piss off every Junior Nation fan ever by passing Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the final 2 laps and just ruin probably one of the greatest like stories ever, even though people think it's scripted, which God, I hope it was not. I like to think, as a Junior Simp fanboy, I like to think that it was a story that just happened organically, and it was a good feel-good moment. And if it turned out that his car was cheated, then I'm going to be very upset. Bobby Allison, we got him. That's cool. Next up, Turning the Tide. Ooh, we got a veteran difficulty. First one up with that. Ricky Craven got his first career win in 2001 Old Dominion 500 Martinsville. Relived the last lap battle with Dale Jarrett and get Ricky into victory lane. Okay, this is probably where things are gonna get. They're gonna ratchet up a little bit, and I'm gonna probably lose it. So I'm gonna probably, for the first time in this episode, I think I'll actually have to redo a challenge.
On a sunny October Monday, I got my first Winston Cup Series win at the 2001 Old Dominion 500 at Martinsville. What a day. The race was postponed from Sunday due to rain, and on Monday, everybody was treated to a nice sunny day and some typical Martinsville action. I was running third with less than 20 laps to go when the two leaders got together. Bobby Hamilton ended up in the wall after he and Kevin Harvick bumped. That took enough off of Harvick for me to dive to the bottom and take the lead as the yellow came out. But it wasn't over yet. By the final lap, I had Dale Jarrett all over me. We were bouncing off of each other all around that final lap, but at the line, I edged Jarrett by inches for the win. What a day. Now it's your turn. You're going to start side by side with Dale Jarrett and experience the final lap of the 2001 Old Dominion 500. And remember, nobody cares how banged up your car is in the winner's circle, as long as you're in the winner's circle.
I just want to go on record and say Ricky Craven's a good guy. He actually liked, and maybe even retweeted, one of my every win Ricky Craven video. That was cool. I appreciated that. The man took the time to do it. That Dale Jarrett didn't do it. So props to him. Jeff Burton, I think, and Chase Elliott acknowledged my stuff when I did that, like for Bill Elliott. All right. Yeah, Ricky Craven, cool guy. We're gonna do it. Also, did you notice in the clip they used two different Dale Jarrett paint schemes? One was the Muppet car, and the other one was his primary. So that was interesting. I'm just gonna. Well, I know I can't go off the racing surface. It is going from this to Thunder 02 with how used to race Martinsville is so odd. Also, Bobby Labonte is not in his 2001 car. It's probably not in the game, but I just like to point out because I'm a nitpicking bitch boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this challenge because I failed it. All right, yeah. This will be a little bit tougher. I also need to get used to the track too, because Thunder 02 you could just like send it into turn 1 and then brake because the brakes were just like insane. Here it's not like that, so it takes a little more, dare I say, skill as I rubbed into Dale Jarrett. But we got the preferred lane. Just gotta hit our marks. Not go under the grass. That was a good launch off the corner. We're still side by side. Just gotta nail this corner one more time. I hit him. I don't feel good about that, but I did it. Yay! I don't know. The Mark Martin in me just feels bad, but he did say to win at any cost, so I'm gonna probably do it more legitimately. Ooh, we got wave. Okay, that's cool. I want to do it again, though. I want to win honorably. It would be really nice to clear him. But he sends it pretty deep into the corners, so I don't know if I can do that. This might be a problem. I don't know what Bobby Labonte wanted out of me. I sent it in there as hard as I could. Why am I doing this again? I don't know. Why can I not just clear Dale Jarrett? Well, I don't know. I just make this harder than it needs to be. That was a good launch off the corner. Still can't clear him. I want to pass him cleanly. Nope. Okay, this is the best I've done so far. I'm actually... Wait. Oh, this is it. And clear. Beautiful. That's what I always wanted to do. Nail turn 3. Beautiful. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. No contact, clean and even. My consciousness, my brain is clean. I feel better about that. Next up, Hot Atlanta. In the 2002 MBNA America 500 at Atlanta, Tony Stewart made a late race pass for the lead and then held out Dale Jarrett and Jimmy Johnson for the win. Now it's your turn. Okay. Alright, we'll see if we can do that.
Atlanta Motor Speedway is one of Joe Gibbs' favorite tracks with 6 trips to the winner's circle there since 1996. Of course, until the 2002 MBNA America 500, those trips have always been with my teammate Bobby Labonte. And while I'm always happy to see Bobby and Joe win, this time it was my turn, and now it's your turn. To get that win, I had to get around Ward Burton, then fight off Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jimmy Johnson. I had a good car, but man, that was some tough competition. So I'm going to give you 3 laps at Atlanta. Ward Burton is in front of you, Dale Jr. and Jimmy Johnson are pushing you from behind. Let's go win another one for Joe Gibbs Racing.
It's interesting that, I guess, as we do these, it'll be more interesting just to see, like, just the time period when they filmed these, because at a certain point they had to cut it off and release the game because the game came out in September. But this was earlier in the year. This was sometime in March. No, yeah, March. So obviously Daytona, February. This is in March. So it's interesting that they're able to incorporate some of the 2002 stuff, because in a lot of these challenges you see a lot of 2001 stuff and even earlier, even before that. So that's, I don't know. I guess I just find it neat to know like when the cutoff point was for some of these challenges, because they would go up to like all the way to June or July or something and stop. Also, yeah, I haven't raced here in a very long time, so I'll have to get used to it. Also, word burn seating. Was this how it was in real life? With how accurate the game tends to be with everything, I just find it weird Ward Burton's just leading near the end of the race in 2002 at Atlanta. Racing reference. All right, hold on. We gotta fact check this. All right, let's look at Ward Burton's stats here, and we go to Atlanta. He ended up finishing 7th. Tony Stewart obviously did win. Where's Ward Burton? Ward Burton dropped to 7th, but in this game, it's telling us that he led with 3 laps to go. But he led... Wait, hold on. There's a discrepancy. He led with 22 laps to go. Or 23. This is wrong. This is fabricating the truth. Cancel Thunder 2003. This is wrong. I knew this couldn't have been right. Alright, well now that my reality has been blown out of the water, let's go win this. Well, I guess it wasn't too hard. I thought I was going to get a penalty for going below the line, because the line here is weird. It's not the grass. It's like before it, and it's strange. We passed Ward Burton, but Dale Jr. is going to pass me, and that's going to bug me. So I should not have lost the lead that easily. And we cleared him. Beautiful. Okay. And, okay, a little drift. Okay, we'll be fine. All right, let's just run away. How did Dale Jr. get a run up on the outside? Was I just going that slow in the corner? I know I'm not in my peak gamer form at this track in this game, but really? I mean, I'm off throttle. I really don't think I'm doing anything that terribly slow. Jimmy's trying. We're having one of those fantastic Atlanta finishes, but I cleared him. Perfect. Won it by a car, like no contact. My soul is cleansed again of a doohickey, and we won it in our first attempt. And I really didn't think I was going to do it, because I botched the start of that pretty bad. And we got Outback Steakhouse. That's like Stenhouse's name before this was his job before he became a race car driver. I used to call him Outback Shithouse. But we got a sponsor. I don't even think I have an Outback Steakhouse in my area. God damn it, my area sucks having places. But we got a Krispy Kreme. Last one of the day. Rock on. Yeah. Rockingham. In the second race of the 2001 season, Steve Park got his second career win by holding up Bobby Labonte. Labonte was faster, but Park had the lead. Stay out front and win the race. I love this race. This was amazing. All right, let's have Steve Park talk. I'm more hyped to get into this than I've been since I was 28.
Just imagine going for the finish line for your second career Winston Cup win and seeing nothing but Winston Cup champion Bobby Labonte and Jeff Gordon in your rearview mirror. Well, that's about all I saw in Rockingham in 2001. I managed to hold them off for the win. Now you get your shot. Let's see if you can bring the Penzo Chevrolet and DEI to victory lane.
That was very quick. That was a shockingly quick recap of everything. I do wonder if EA, maybe we haven't come up to it, but I wonder if EA was just like, let's not talk about Dale Earnhardt, like, we're gonna omit him, but like, I don't know. I think most people know, but like, the added context would be so important for why this race was so amazing. And such a moment for Steve Park and the team that he was on, the tragedy. It's just storybook. Context storybook. I don't know what I'm saying. There's a feel-good moment. We're missing out a lot of context. But, yeah, as you can hear, maybe people don't know, but Steve Park did get into a monumental wreck in the 2001 Busch race at Darlington, and he got basically like damn near a career-ending concussion because he never performed the same way again. But even after the concussion, he talked slower. You could even kind of see it and hear it there. He just talks a little bit slower. He just isn't as fast as he wants to. It's kind of sad because I really do think he had a lot of potential and really could have been good and been amazing. Also, we did this challenge with like no problems at Rockingham. I don't know how or why, but we just did it in one take. I'm just that good. Hell yeah. That's the way I like it. That's peak me. Being freaking just one and done. Johnny Benson got 6th. I don't know if that's accurate or what, but good for him. I saw Ricky Craven got 5th. That's also good. Wow. We got a Michael Waltrip Thunder plate in the 99 Aaron's car. Ooh, Casey Kane. Which driver stat fun fact info. He's like born like 1956 here because they swapped the dates of someone else. That's a whole other thing, but cool to get Casey Kane in here regardless. And that's it. So we completed 2, 3, 4, 5, another 6. I didn't think I would get to 6. Probably could have gotten more if I did not stay with the Ricky Craven thing, but me and my stubborn BA, I don't know, I'm trying to be YouTube friendly, but I'm so far gone in that I just might as well just continue to be myself. Yeah, that was fun. These challenges are a nice blast from the past and really cool. So I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll just wrap things up. I'm getting ahead of myself. Big shout out to my 2-3 Patreon supporters today for Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carey, and Mexican Link 1986 for support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It always means a lot. Always goes a long ways. So thank you, as always, for the very glorious, wonderful, and appreciative support. I'll see you all next video where we do more. We already completed 12 out of the 30. There technically is 31 if you could complete like 8 championships, which I don't think I'm ever going to do because that's going to take a monumental amount of off-camera time, and I don't think I have that type of time to even do 12 races. And I got other things I want. That's just, I don't think that's going to happen. You can watch. No, wait, hold on. I want to get the name right. You can watch Mark Leifler videos. He did something like that. So if you want to watch that, then go watch him. My God, that man makes amazing content. Please, he deserves a sub. That's all I gotta say. Okay, we're done. Let's wrap things up. I will see you all next episode next week for our Throwback Thursday series of this, which I would assume will continue to the end of 2023. Maybe not. I don't know, but it's a 20-year celebration of this game, so this game is now definitively considered something. I heard something online that I guess it is considered retro if it's 20 years or older or more. So welcome. No, wait, no, it's already past that. Thunder 03 is no, Thunder 04 is that. Why did EA name their games Thunder 03 and Thunder 04 when it's like the year ahead and it's just like I don't know. I'm done. I'm tired of we're gonna get going. I'm sorry. I will see you all next episode. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.